Hey, what's up you guys? My name is Vivian from the ThePaperLetterBlog, and today we are going to open this Papierre letter writing subscription pack of the month. Oh, I think it's April still. I have to admit I'm not entirely sure because with everything that is going on, oh, I can see here, yeah, it was sent in April, so this is definitely the April pack. But there's two reasons for this being delayed. First of all, I got an email from Papierre that said that their supplier, like their printer, had shut down due to the corona lockdown basically, so they had to find a different supplier, different printer, and they did. So that's the first reason. They had to find a different printer, then it had to be shipped to their home, and then obviously it was going to be delayed because the mail service is also quite delayed. The Netherlands is still receiving mail, just a lot more slowly. So that's reason number one. Reason number two is that I was actually not home when I received this, because I was staying at my parents for a week, and then when I did come home, they've been painting the outside of our house, so every day there's like people here, which makes me A, too awkward to film, and B, too awkward to edit. And that's also why I've been gone a little bit. They're gone now, the painters, but they'll be back again tomorrow, so I figured sit down now and film that unboxing, because who knows when I can film again. I also have some iced coffee here, if you're wondering what I'm drinking. It's a beautiful sunny day. Really happy to be back here. And I'm going straight into opening this. As always, I'm going to tell you that I received this pack for free, but I am not paid to do a video. I'm not paid to say anything. I'm not paid for promotion or anything. Actually, I'm not paid at all money-wise. I just received this pack as like a little collaboration between me and Papierre. I receive the pack for free, and then I do the videos, which obviously brings them business. But all opinions are, as always, my own. If you've seen these before, you will know that I also let you know if I don't like a specific design. Let's get straight into opening this. I have my grandparents' old letter opener now. A bit of a delayed inheritance, I think I would call it. So obviously I want to use that. I have not seen any spoilers, not on Instagram. Probably some people got it earlier than me or opened it before me, but I haven't seen any spoilers, which is great. That's like one of my favorite parts about the Papierre, that I don't get any spoilers. So we get the little message. Usually there's a business card. Yeah, there it is. Business cards are in there as well. They always include their League of Extraordinary Pen Pals business card, if you want to check that out. They have a website, it's called extraordinarypenpals.com, and then they also include a referral card. So if you do subscribe to Papierre, I think I failed to mention this in the past couple of videos, but if you do subscribe to their subscription service, let them know that you subscribed because of my videos. I do not get anything in return, but obviously it's good for them to know that my videos are still kind of successful, I guess. So they always include this little note. On the back is a pen pal ad, which is super fun, and the front is like a little note they write us, and I can read now that this month's stationery bundle is dedicated to our friend, oh, I have to pronounce this correctly, Khushbu? Hope I'm saying that correctly, who recently died from brain cancer. She was the most lively and fun person, and we will miss her dearly. Oh, that is so sad, but it says that it's dedicated to their friend, so I wonder what that entails. You can already see the first design being quite cute. I have a very specific style, I say this every time, where I do not like things with faces. So usually I do not like, this is gnomes or elves, I don't know. Usually I wouldn't like that, but the background makes up for it, because green is one of my favorite colors and I love the ombre effect. So the first one is, it looks like a little pan or a cup with mushrooms and these little elf-like creatures with a little rabbit. And of course they also sent me the corresponding envelope, which is very nice. For now, like, I would have to compare side by side, but I do not notice a difference right away. think it may be the same thickness. It feels nice and smooth, so I don't know if they'll be going back to their old supplier, but I'm not complaining about this one. And then obviously the envelope also has that beautiful ombre effect, a little butterfly detail on the back, which I quite like. I have something for ombre. I forgot to mention again that I always get the 24 sheet pack. That's 6 designs and then 4 per design, and then they also throw in the envelope for me. Excuse me. The next one is pretty simple, but once again, favorite colors, green and blue, and the combination of that makes me so happy. And then the design is a cute little owl here in the corner. I wouldn't normally have chosen the owl itself, but again, the background makes up for it. And I'm pretty sure there's another owl design that we got like last year, and I could combine these. I just naturally gravitate towards the the color, I don't know how you would call it, like the ombre look and blue and green, so I am not complaining. The envelope is actually a lot lighter. It almost looks like it's a little bit faded, as if, I don't know if that is intentional or if this is like the printer ran out of ink, but I cannot imagine that that is what happened. I think it has to be intentional, but the envelope is a lot lighter, a lot more subtle, and then obviously the owl design and a little slot for the address. I do prefer the brighter colors, but I'm sure people will like both. Next up is a house. That's also something I quite like. You will know I'm a fan of Maggie Holmes, and she always does these little fantasy houses, so I quite like it. And again, the beautiful combination of green and blue. It's quite simple, but I also like that it's grown up, because very often like a cute owl is cute, but for some people that may be too childish, and this is obviously a lot more sophisticated, if I can call it that, but still cute because of the color combo. So definitely going to keep all of these myself so far. Again, the envelope is a lot lighter, so now I know that it's probably intentional, because it would be a big coincidence if both of these ran out of ink, but it is intentional. But I don't know, I like this one. This one is also lighter. No, it's not. I like it better when it's the exact same color. I am sort of wired that way, I guess. I don't know if I like that it's a little bit lighter, even though it might be something that they chose to do. That probably has to do with the needle printer, but I don't know. I do like the envelope. Did I show you the back? I don't think I did. Yeah, the back also has that green hillside on it. So far so good. I love how this looks together, but I can also see that there's some pink coming up, so we will get a bit more variety. Let me grab these. What is this? Oh my god, it's a little girl and a, is it a goose or a geese? I think a geese is plural, right? Okay, this design would not be my normal style, because it has orange and black as a color combination, and I'm not a big fan of that. It reminds me too much of Halloween, and it has both people, like it has two faces, so that wouldn't be my normal pick. But I do have to say that it's quite cute, and I think that this will also be quite nice to give away as a gift, because although I might not like something, we're all different, we all like different things, so obviously there's going to be someone who loves that. The back is actually a bright orange, which is nice. I actually quite like a bright colored back, even though orange is not really my color, and the front is the same design, the girl and the geese, and then the brightly colored top. This is again, like, this is bright and bright, so I don't know I don't know what to say about that. Anyway, oh, this is adorable. Wait, let me grab all of them. Oh, this is cute. This is the pink design that I saw. It's once again animals, but I do not actually mind it this time. It's a beautiful, almost like a wood grain background in pink with the little stars all around the page. I quite like those little details. That's really, really my thing. And then these it's a mouse and a cow, I think. They're having a little sleepover. One of them has a book and the other one has a phone. I have to admit, that is cute. I will be keeping these myself and I will also use them kind of gladly. And then here we have the envelope, which is a little bit lighter in color, but I do not actually mind it this time. And then it has "Please deliver to" in a beautiful font. That's another thing that makes me happy. Little details and beautiful fonts. And then some of the stars on the back. Oh, it always gets difficult when I like most of the designs, because my letter writing stash is just growing and growing. The last couple of weeks, I do have to say, I've written a ton of letters. Also, when I was at my parents', I wrote 8 letters actually. So that's a letter a day. Which for me is quite a lot. I don't know if there's people who write 2 letters a day, but I probably couldn't. So I've been working on kind of chipping away at my letter paper stash, but I will never run out, that's for sure. And then the last design, oh, I already saw a little bit of a sneak peek there, but I love that. It's a little fox. Is it a fox? I think there's another creature that has the fox-like appearance. I don't know, maybe one of you knows, but it's this little creature and the floral designs. I think foxes are like one of those exceptions that I do not mind, even though it's a creature. Like I love birds, butterflies, and little insects, and also foxes. I do have to admit, foxes are quite nice, or sheep or something like that. I'm like discriminating between creatures, but I quite like this design also because the floral design is quite a calm color. I love bright colors, but this kind of oozes calmth, and I think this would also look really, really nice in combination with like vintage paper or vintage dictionary pages or something like that. That's immediately like the first thing that comes to mind is how well that would work with brown colors such as craft paper or vintage book pages, like I said. So that might actually be my favorite design. Then the envelope is again a lot lighter. The flowers now look more like a pastel color instead of the vintage, but I still like it. And then the creature with the wreath, quite nice. I also realized that nearly all of the designs have like a colored line. I mean, all of them have lines obviously, but this one has like a really nice light greenish blue line. I don't know, it's little details like that that just make me happy. So that is all of the designs. If I had to choose a favorite, it would definitely be the fox, or actually the building, because I love that combination of green and blue. And my least favorite would be the orange one, but that makes sense. And probably like I'm always amazed when people leave a comment down below telling me that the orange one is going to be their favorite. It's always funny to see how we are different that way, but that is what keeps this fun. So, of course, do let me know in a comment down below which one is your favorite and why. Would you have liked to receive this or not? That's also very well possible. Have you subscribed? Obviously, let me know. Don't forget to use my name if you do subscribe. Once again, it doesn't change anything, it just is a way for them to keep track of how sort of successful, I guess, my videos are. So that's it for today. I think like it's already May now, so probably the next La Papierre video will be a little bit short after this one, but we're just gonna have to wait and see. Hopefully mail service is normal. I'm also having to hold on to a couple of letters because I cannot yet send them out because a couple of countries have closed like postal borders, I should say. So it's weird times, but I hope all of you are doing okay. Yeah, I hope all of you are happy and healthy, and I'll see you again soon. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye. Okay, one last thing. I get up to take the YouTube thumbnail picture and this happens every single time.